everyone, welcome to episode 1 of our Python for Beginners series. If you're here, you probably heard about Python but might not know what exactly Python is and where to start. Don't worry, by the end of this video, you know exactly what Python is, why Python is so popular, how to install it, and how to run your very first Python program. Plus, I'll be giving you a fun little challenge at the end, so stick around and let's jump straight into the video. First things first, what is Python? Python is a high-level general-purpose programming language. It is designed to be simple and readable, which makes it beginner-friendly. But don't let that simplicity fool you, because Python is incredibly powerful. So, why should you learn Python? 1, because it is versatile. You can use it for different things like web development, data analysis, machine learning, automation, game development, you name it. 2, it is widely used. Companies like Google, Netflix use Python. 3, it has an amazing community. If you ever get stuck, you find thousands of tutorials, forums, and resources to help you. So if you want to automate tasks, analyze data, or even build the next big app, Python is a great choice for you. Now, let's get Python set up on your computer. So go to python.org. I'm going to leave a description, a link to this page in the description. Then go to downloads, and if you're using Mac or Windows, you can pick any one, and then click on the version you want to download. E on your PC to check the bits that your system is going to use. So you can right click on this PC, right click, and then you see properties. So once you see properties, you're going to open it up and here in the system, you're coming here to check your system type. So you can see mine is 64 bits. So if yours is 32 bits, that means you're going to download the 32 bits. So I'm just going to click on the 64 bits and then download it. So once I click, it's going to start my download, and once it's done downloading, I'm going to open up the file. It's going to bring up the installation tab, and this part you have to check this add Python to part. It is very important. After checking the box, then you click install now, and your Python is going to install on your PC. Once your installation is done, go to the search and type cmd. That's going to open up your command prompt. Alright, and then you just type Python inside the cmd and press enter. So you can use Python inside your command prompt. Once you type in Python, now let's write our first Python script. Print hello world. So you're just going to write it in this format: print, then open bracket, just like the way I'm writing on the screen, and it's going to just give you a result telling you hello or hello world. Whatever you type in is what it's going to bring back. We just wrote our Python script. So we need an editor for this. We are not just going to be using command prompt to write our script. So we'll be making use of VS Code as our editor. I'm also going to leave the description to this page in the description, the link I mean. So you're just going to click download, and then it's just going to start your download. So once it's done downloading, we are going to open it up. So accept the terms so you can move on. So you just check the accept and then go to the next. So I just wanted it to create a desktop icon. That's why I checked that box. It is optional if you don't want it. Now you can just search VS Code and then you open it up. So your interface might not be looking exactly the way mine is looking. I was using it before. I uninstalled it basically because of this tutorial. So you can just click on new file, and if you can't find all this Python whatever I have, you don't have to worry. Just type main.py and press enter. It's going to ask you to save it. So you just save it somewhere on your PC. You can create a new folder for every Python file. That's fine. So once it is opened, we are just going to install some extensions in case you don't have it already installed. So the first extension we are going to install is Python extension. So I'm just going to click on that, and I already have it installed. If you don't have it installed, you can just click install and then it's going to install it. And another extension we are going to install is the Code Runner extension. So in case you can't find the play button when you are working, you can just go to that extension and then search for Code Runner and try to install that as well. So once it's done installing, you can just close that tab, and then this is the main py where we actually want to work. So let's write the Python scripts that we wrote in our command prompt earlier. Let's write it here and see how it works. So we are just going to say print hello world. And then I'm going to go to the play button to run it. That's where you run your script. And then you're going to see it's giving me the result hello world. Alright, so if you can't find this terminal box, you can come to the view tab and then you're going to see it right there, terminal, to open it up just in case it doesn't pop up immediately. So that's where to find it. We will install one more extension, which is the Jupyter Notebook extension. So Jupyter Notebook can also allow you to like write a Python script or Python code, but it allows you to write like a markdown file. So markdown is like where you had your commenting and everything like that. So I really like to work with Jupyter Notebook. So we're going to install Jupyter Notebook as well. So just install it if you don't have it already installed. Now let's explore how Jupyter Notebook works. So you can go to the file to create a new file, okay? And then you're just going to type, let's use main. So but this time it will not be .py, it will be .ipynb. That's the like extension for Jupyter Notebook. So you save your file and then it's going to pop up this tab. So you can either create a code box or a markdown box. So for the code box is where you can type in your Python scripts like hello world, print hello world, and it's going to be able to run it. All right, but if you write it in a markdown, it's just going to be like a comment. You will not be able to run it or get a result from a markdown code box. Do you understand? Let's explore that by writing print hello world in both the markdown box and the Python the code box. Okay, so you just write it here. You see it's not run, there's no play button at the side or anything. But if I copy it and put it in where we have like Python, you see it's showing me like a line, and at the left side you can see a play button. You can click on that play button to run it, and then you have your result. Okay, so Python is case sensitive. I wrote my print, the first P is in capital letter, which is supposed to be in small letter. So that is why I got that error. So let's rerun. So now we have our result, hello world. When you have Python, if you click on it, you realize that you can use other programming languages right there in your Jupyter Notebook. It's your turn. Here is your challenge. Write a Python script that prints hello, your name. Replace your name with your actual name. So like for example, for me, I'll be printing hello Oluwatosin. Run the script and make sure it works. Once you've done that, let me know in the comments what you are most excited to learn with Python. Is it automation, data analysis, web development, or something else? I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next episode where we are going into variables and data types. Thank you for watching and happy coding.